Mary Ann Mendoza is the co-founder of Angel Families, a national support organization for relatives of Americans killed by undocumented immigrants. The organization advocates for policies which will uphold U.S. immigration laws. Her son, Sergeant Brandon Mendoza of Mesa, Arizona Police Department, was tragically killed in a violent head-on collision. Thank you for being here today and willing to share your story and the stories of others impacted by the issue, Ms. Mendoza. Chief Andy Harvey is the recently retired Chief of Police for the city of Palestine, Texas. Chief Harvey spent 21 years with the Dallas Police Department, and he had a distinguished 21-year military career with the U.S. Air Force Reserve, Texas Air National Guard, and the Texas Army National Guard. Thank you for being here today, your past and current service. Both of you will have 5 minutes for opening testimony. We'll begin with Ms. Mendoza.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm testifying today on behalf of all Angel families who have been affected by illegal alien crime. But today specifically, I'm addressing the pain, suffering, and loss brought to American families after sanctuary policies prohibited ICE detainers to be honored, resulting in illegal alien criminals being released into our communities and committing criminal acts. Until one of you who support sanctuary policies or any elected official shoving these sanctuary policies on us are directly affected by illegal alien crime, you will never understand the depth of pain, grief, and hopelessness that they create. These policies are not put on a ballot for voter approval. They are put in place without voter approval. And many people have been convinced by politicians and special interest groups that sanctuary policies keep our communities safer. Nothing could be further from the truth. Just ask our law enforcement officers. And I've talked to men and women on the front lines from Virginia to Arizona, Texas to Montana, and they know the danger of releasing criminal illegal aliens into our communities and neighborhoods. Americans are being victimized and left behind by the very officials they voted into office and who made an oath to protect and uphold the law. This includes immigration law. Every day, Americans are being marginalized as collateral damage by this incredibly dangerous mindset that criminal illegal aliens deserve above the law protections while they remain illegally present in our country. My son, Brandon Mendoza, was a sergeant with the Mesa, Arizona Police Department, and on May 12, 2014, he was on his way home from work when a repeat criminal illegal alien, more than 3 times the legal limit drunk, high on meth, drove over 35 miles the wrong way on 4 different freeways in Phoenix and slammed head-on going over 100 miles an hour. This illegal criminal had committed crimes in Colorado years before, never showed up for court. He was caught crossing the border from Mexico, taken back to Sanctuary, Colorado to face his charges, was given a slap on the wrist, and released by the judge. And he ultimately ended up in Arizona killing my son. In November of 2018, Aaron Hampton was shot more than 25 times by a repeat offender, criminal illegal alien in Springfield, Missouri. ICE had a detainer on Luis Perez and had requested Middlesex County, New Jersey to hold him for deportation proceedings following his arrests for felony crimes that included assault, aggravated assault, and child abuse. Had the ICE detainer been honored, as every detainer should be, Aaron Hampton would be alive today. Make no mistake, Luis Perez is a repeat offender, criminal illegal alien from Mexico who has no legal right to live in our country. He committed crimes that was not only shown leniency, but shielded from repercussions for his actions by the government of New Jersey. I ask of this committee, would I be shown the same leniency had I broken federal law? Would any state in this union protect me or any other American from being detained, arrested, and prosecuted by the federal government? We all know the answer, a resounding no. In July of 2019, Jonathan West Jr. was on his way home from work on his motorcycle in Richmond, California, when Jocelyn Escobar, an illegal alien, turned in front of him. He landed on her windshield and was thrown 10 feet into a pole. Jonathan died 9 days later. Today, his killer is walking free in California because of sanctuary policies, while Jonathan's mother, Giselle, lives her biggest nightmare every day. November 2018, Sandra Cohen, a fire marshal, and Carlos Wolf, an FBI agent, were killed on the side of the road in Sanctuary, Montgomery County. That illegal alien was fined $240. That's what an FBI agent's life and a fire marshal's life is worth in Montgomery County. An unlicensed, uninsured criminal who entered our nation illegally is currently being protected from her responsibilities in California under federal law due to these reckless sanctuary policies passed by politicians who serve and protect themselves. American citizens have to pay for their crimes, but repeat offender, criminal, illegal aliens are being protected by the governments who exist to serve and protect American citizens and legal residents. No matter your political affiliation, ideology, or party loyalty, imagine your child dead, gone, separated permanently due to the criminal, reckless, and sometimes evil actions of someone who never had a right to be here in the first place. Someone whose crimes could have been prevented had federal laws not been skirted by dangerous sanctuary policies we're seeing across this country. And quite frankly, I'm appalled to be sitting in the U.S. Senate building and actually listening to American elected senators arguing in favor of criminal illegal aliens and forgetting innocent American victims, never fighting for our rights, for our pain and suffering. I'm disappointed and saddened to see what you've become. And today, I ask all the members of this committee, think about your loved ones, think about Americans, think about our loss, and think about the fairness under the rule of law.